I saw all my sisters play, so he didn't even really have to tell me like, I love volleyball, you should try it. It was more just kind of a like, I saw my sisters play and I was like, I want to be like them. I want to be better than them. Like now I want to play volleyball. So it was kind of more of like the influence of my family. That's definitely a bond that all of us girls have shared with him because he played and he is so knowledgeable.
I really was into fundamentals a lot. All my kids got it. So they knew how to serve, they knew how to pass, they knew how to set. Don Shondell started volleyball at Ball State, and his son and I grew up together. But at the age of 12, he taught a bunch of us how to play volleyball, and 4 of us came to Ball State. We had huge crowds. We were winning. Ball State was really hungry for a winner, but we would get 3,000 to 6,000 people in Irving Gym, and it was absolutely fabulous.
I remember initially being super excited, like, oh my gosh, like I get this awesome experience that not everybody gets. And then I remember being like, I'm leaving all of my friends, I'm missing a year of school, I'm being homeschooled, I'm not gonna have any friends there, I'm not gonna have volleyball there, missing a year of Montana, just a lot of thoughts swarming around in my head.
Kate played a lot of volleyball over there with the college students, put a net up and had a volleyball, and we did every sport you could think of, but almost every day there was a volleyball match.
So it was a kids camp and we lived in the very back in like little cabins. The net was in like the middle of all of the camps, so they would see me out there and they would come and they would kind of not run practices, but they would definitely hit over the net at me, let me dig, serve at me some, just to keep my skills going because I remember being super nervous. When I came back, I went through the normal tryout process. I made the 14-2s team, so it's like the second team at Montana. It was really difficult because I had also worked in Australia, but I knew that it wasn't the same. So to leave and then come back and then make the 14-2s, I mean, it was a hard pill to swallow. So that's when I decided that I was going to do everything I could. I think not only was it just getting my skills back, but getting my confidence back a little bit and kind of remembering what volleyball on a court is like and not just outside, because we were outside. So kind of getting all of that back, it took a lot of time and a lot of extra reps. I just remember, like, because it was on my phone, I was like, oh, time to look at what team I made. It was always like the most nervous. I was nervous all week for that letter to come. I just remember opening it and my mom watching the game and me just freaking out. Like I finally did it. I made the ones team. I was surprised, but also so excited because I had put in so much work to get there.
And that's it.
It was definitely tough, but I think the silver lining in it was it was in Worthen Arena. So just the comfort level that I felt on the court and just how exciting it was to be able to play in Ball State, because I knew that the next match I played after that was going to be for the Cardinals and I would have a Cardinal jersey on. And so coming off of that defeat, I had to remind myself that that wasn't the last time I was potentially going to have a championship game on that court. I think Ball State is so similar to Yorktown, just very competitive, very get after it. It's just the fact that we knew who we were, we knew what we could do on the court, and that we were going to do it every time. So I think that's kind of what made Yorktown and Ball State special.
She's somebody, you know, just growing up that we've always had an eye on and have continued to watch her and development all through high school. She comes from a great family and they've taught her how to be coachable, they've taught her how to be competitive, they taught her how to be a great teammate, so it's just made my job a lot easier.
She's super close with her family and they come to every single game. Like, they will come to the away matches, they will come to every single home match, and she has a huge crowd.
Ramon is the most positive parent you could imagine. I mean, he always has something good to say after a win, after a loss. He's just keeps that unbelievable positive energy. And secondly, you know, with him having such a connection to Ball State, being a professor here, he just, you know, he's somebody that just has a different insight on the university, and I think he's really been a good asset for us as coaches, just as someone to get more understanding from the recruiting front of what's going on at Ball State and all the strengths that we have academically as well.
I'm just so happy to be here because I've been able to be around family and be at my alma mater, and now with Kate here, that's exciting because now I get to watch Kate play in Muncie.
She just plays for a lot of different aspects, whether that's Yorktown or her family or just like for pride.
I mean, being able to be a part of this team is so amazing because it's something that I didn't always think I was going to be able to do. All of those years when I had kind of lost confidence or wasn't sure, I didn't know if I was going to get this opportunity. So to have this opportunity is so humbling, and I just take so much pride in being able to be out on the court and play for my team.